Corona is ugly, but the day is beautiful. Look at this, all the flowers outside the shul. I'm going for a little walk with a special person. Hey! The day is beautiful, and it's a good time to get outside. Don't get too close to people. But someone who I know lost a lot of money was in really bad spirits, so I gave him a call and I said, you know, how you doing? I know you lost a lot of money in the stock market. He said, I'm sleeping like a baby. I said, wow, how do you mean? He says, you know, I sleep for an hour and then I cry for an hour and then I sleep for an hour and I cry for an hour. Anyway, it's no laughing matter. A lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are hurting financially. Of course, we're also worried about those that are ill. But here's the good news. Please God, we'll beat this. We'll overcome this. And in a couple months, the markets will be strong again. Money comes, money goes, and things will be better than they ever were. But right now, we have an opportunity to get a little perspective in our life. You know, one moment we could feel so in control and so powerful and invincible, and you know, things are strong, things are good, and it's easy to lose a sense of humility and to feel like, you know, we're in control of everything. And it's times like this that we are reminded how fragile this world is, how empty and transient materialism is, and ultimately it gives us the opportunity to think about, you know, what's life all about? Why are we here? Why we run this rat race every day, chasing the dollar? Is that the most important thing in life? And of course we know there are more important things, more important places to put our focus, and perhaps sometimes we don't put our focus where we should on the important stuff. So we're going through some hard times, but I'm really hoping that this experience will give us some perspective. And please God, everyone who's fighting this coronavirus should have a refuah shlema, should feel better. I want to share with you a little story. Want to hear a story, Noah Leah? Want to hear a story? Okay. We all love stories. So the story is told about a wealthy man who unfortunately passes away, and the family came to the house, and on the man's desk they found two envelopes. One envelope said, open upon passing, and the other envelope said, open after 30 days. So the family gathered together, they made a family meeting, and they opened up the first envelope, and it said, my final will and testament. Please, my dear children, I want you to bury me with my favorite pair of socks. And the children checked the drawer. They found the most important, beautiful, favorite socks belonging to their dad. And they go running to the Chevra Kadisha, to the rabbis that were in charge of the burial, and said, please make sure our father's buried with these socks. It's his final wish. And the rabbis looked at them and said, we're really sorry, but according to Jewish tradition, one is supposed to be buried in a simple shroud with no suit, no makeup, just everyone, wealthy or poor, the same simple garments. And the family said, please, it was his last will. And the rabbi said, we can't do anything about it. And the kids say, listen, Rabbi, they pull out the checkbook, let's work something out, I'm sure we could change your mind. And the rabbi said, tradition, we can't do anything about it. And they buried the father. They were very disappointed. And 30 days later, the family got together and they opened the second envelope to read the next message. And the second envelope said, my dear children, by now you buried me without my favorite pair of socks. It just goes to show that we don't take anything from this world, not even a pair of socks. So let's use this time, this little hiccup in the market, before it gets good again, and just remember that money's great. We need lots of money. Please God, everyone should have more than they need. But it's not what it's all about. We can't take that with us. But you know what we can take with us? The love, the mitzvahs, the relationships, the good times, the memories. That lasts forever. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. See you again soon.